There's a big hole in the roof. I mean, water is just coming down. So you're talking about potential mold on the inside. You're talking about potential, I don't know how old this house is, but potential asbestos. What's up, guys? So today we are headed out. We are going to be looking for a rental property, the ugliest rental property possible. So you guys know, if you've been watching this channel, I love ugly properties, right? The uglier the rental property, the absolute better. So my wholesaler reached out to me and said, hey, I got two properties for you, really ugly. They're beat up, in bad shape. One of them is way worse than the other, needs a full gut. You might be interested. So we're going to go. I'm going to show you these properties. I'm going to give you all the advice possible of what I'm looking for, what we need to do to get these properties. So with that being said, let's hop into the truck and let's go. Before we head out to these properties, there is a rental that I have to go check on. She's like the best tenant ever. She's hardly ever there. She works out of state. So we're going to go check on this property for her, make sure everything's still good, make sure there's no water leaks or nothing. So, and as we head out, I'm going to give you guys as much advice as possible about finding your next rental. So you're probably wondering, all right, Zach, you said you want to get like the ugliest property possible. Well, yeah, absolutely. And let me tell you why the ugliest property possible is actually the best one. So when these properties you pull up, let's say they're ugly, they're outdated, let's say they got old 1980s shag carpet, and you can tell it's outdated. Those properties, without a doubt, are going to be value add. And if you don't know what a value add property is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a property where you can add a ton of value through renovations, increase the value of the home, you can increase the rent, you can make more money. So if you find these houses that need value add, that need renovations, and let's say the owner just can't do it, or let's say maybe the owner passed away and their kids don't want to take care of it, or unfortunately maybe sometimes they go into foreclosure, that is the perfect property. That is exactly what you want, because you can usually get these properties for dirt cheap. The cheaper you can get them, the more value you can add, the higher the after repair value or the ARV is going to be, the higher you can increase the rent. It's pretty straightforward. And so today, these two properties are, one property, like I said, is super ugly, needs a full renovation, might have even taken off some water damage. The other property is outdated, it is ugly, but according to my wholesaler, it does not need nearly as much renovation. So let's go check these properties out and see what we're working with. I just pulled up to this tenant house that I have to go check on. So out of respect for the tenant, not gonna film inside. So I will see you guys when I get back. All right. Just in the nick of time, it started raining. All right, so this property looks all good. Um, yeah, no concerns. Let's head out to first flip property, which I'm super excited to go see. So I do get asked quite a bit, like, man, do you really enjoy real estate investing? And I'm like, yeah, I absolutely love it. It's probably one of the greatest things that has ever happened to me. And if you stick around, you'll hear my story of how I got into real estate investing. But it's something to be able to see a property go from super ugly to all of a sudden just amazing. You get to see the transformation of this ugly house where maybe there was a flood or it's just ugly, outdated, and now it's this beautiful thing that people love. It cash flows. It is something about it that I truly, truly enjoy. All right, so that is enough story time. Let's go to this property. So yeah, this is the one downside of living out here is everything is at least 30 to 40 minutes away, depending on where you go, because Baton Rouge is so spread out. And look at this. It's like, I don't know if the camera is going to do it justice, but it is about to storm like crazy. Welcome to the South, where 1 minute it'll be completely hot, clear, and sunny, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like the end of the world. So yeah, this is great. So yeah, why does it have to start really raining when I'm like 2 minutes away from the house? I mean, look, I'm like literally 2 minutes away from the house, and it wants to start like pouring rain. This is crazy. I don't know about you guys, but every time it's raining and it's like I don't want it to rain, it starts raining right when I get to the place where I want to go. So yeah, hopefully when I get to this house, it's not raining anymore. That'd be great. Oh yeah. All right. So let's go take a look at this real quick. Oh yeah. So when I pull up, why is the sun acting funny? When I pull up to a house like this, I'm immediately looking at all right, some of these trees. I'm immediately looking at like the roof, and it's like it's very ugly, but this could work. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So this is what I'm looking at. Like I see all these trees. I don't know if you can see all these trees. Like here, it's like a ton of trees. It's kind of crazy. It's like actually coming onto the house a little bit. Uh, yeah, this is like perfect. I mean that window is easy. You can frame that out. That's nothing bad. This is like the carport area. I mean, this ain't too bad. Let's go see what the inside of this looks like. Oh yeah, this is for sure ugly. Like the roof has like a massive leak in it. I mean, this is ugly. When you're talking ugly, this is as ugly as it gets. All right, let's go see what. Let's go see what this is looking like on the inside. Can't get in through there, so there's for sure gonna be no power, guaranteed. Yep, this is for sure a full gut. All right, so immediately, first thing that I'm like just looking at is that this has not been taken care of at all, at least for the past several years. There's a big hole in the roof. I mean, water is just coming down. So you're talking about potential mold on the inside. You're talking about potential, I don't know how old this house is, but potential asbestos. Can't get in the house, but I for sure can see that it needs to be fully gutted. Let me see if I can move this out the way. All right, so one of the first things that I can immediately smell is just the mold or the wetness of the house. I can tell it's been sitting for a long time. So the house is definitely a full gut. Let me turn it around so you guys see what I'm looking at here. So you can definitely see it's a full gut. I mean, there's no questions about it. It's a full gut. You could tell at one point this part, you could tell this whole area right in here used to be like a garage slash carport, and they added to it. Um, but yeah, this is interesting. It's got good potential. It's got what we call good bones. It's ugly. It needs work. You can tell this was the original part of the house. Big hole in the roof. Yeah, big holes in the roof. It's got some bedrooms. I mean, it's got some potential, but so I've done a house like this before where it's a full gut. It needs everything. And I can tell you now, this is probably going to cost around maybe like 120, 130,000 just to fully renovate. Cause I guarantee, because there's been no power, I can already tell the electrical panel needs to be fully redone. A lot of the plumbing needs to be redone. I mean, you're talking about new sheetrock, new insulation. I mean, it's possible. House is pretty cheap. The biggest thing that I'm going to be worried about is the after repair value. This is not going to be something I really want to rent just because of the location, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to keep this on my radar. I'm going to run the numbers, but let's head to the next house and let's see if it's any better than this. So I don't know what it is, but every time after I come out of a house that's like that, I swear I was like breathing in straight mesothelioma or something like that, you know, just straight badness. There's no way that breathing any of that in could be good for you. So, uh, yeah, I just kind of hope and pray that I'll be breathing nothing too bad in. But something that I thought about as I was pulling out of that house, I can't speak today, is I noticed that I had to kind of come up and out of the house, which means the house sits down maybe a foot or two from the street level, which that is never a good sign to me. I would assume that that house has taken on water before or flooded. I can almost guarantee you that that house is flooded or potentially taken on water at some point. So I'm gonna check the records on that. That's something that you for sure want to check on. Is did that house flood? I live in a flood area. This is the South. Hurricanes, flood damage. You know, it's a real thing. So gotta check on that for sure. But that's something that I noticed when I was pulling out of there. Look, just a sidebar. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with the same thing, but I get like 1,000 spam calls every single day. It's been happening for like the past year or so. I just get like spam call after spam call. And usually it comes in waves. So like I guess this month is all from some random places in New York that I don't know anyone in New York, and I get random spam calls from New York. So I don't know.
Your destination is on the right.
A boat in the front and everything. All right, so we just pulled up to this second house, and I can already tell you right now, number one, I'm not even gonna get out because I already know. This is a very rural location, and you guys know there's the biggest thing in real estate, no matter if it's investing, primary home, no matter what it is, the biggest thing is location. This location is the area is good, but once you pull into this kind of subdivision area, it's just like open woods. It's real rural. There's a lot of like modular mobile homes, but none of them are renovated. None of them look good. There's a ton of big trees here. Trees in the South don't mix next to a house because of hurricanes. So there'd be a lot of money. And I know the price that they're asking for this house, I would be significantly under asking for this house, that it's not even worth my time or their time to even remotely want to ask for this house. So I'm going to pass on this house. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. This is just the very first vlog video in a whole long series that I'm going to be doing, where we are going to find the absolute ugliest investment property possible, to rehab it, to turn it into something that is going to cash flow. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, to see how the journey goes. And so with that, I will catch you guys in the next one.